So I have this image in my head. So correct me if I'm wrong. So
Yes.
Lauren walks out of the office and she says to you, look, I need an actor who's going to play a Canadian and he's on the rebound with Kristian. Do you want to do it?
Kind of. More like I need an actor who plays a Canadian who's on the rebound and ends up with Kristian, and I'm going to now audition like 30 other men for the role, and then eventually realize that maybe I should do it.
Nothing personal, though, right?
Yeah, that's more what happens. She really stress tested. She didn't want to willy-nilly just ask me to do it. She really stress tested the idea. Yeah.
How was it working with her?
It was amazing. I loved it. It was so much fun. And she did such a good job, I thought, and that made it a purely enjoyable experience. Just like working with any director that you think is doing a good job.
Well, the script was amazing.
Yeah, she did great. Like, it was a movie that I knew I would love to watch as soon as I read it. And that was, yeah, I mean, it was thrilling. And it made it, I didn't have to lie, come up with any weird excuses. It was just great.
I know. I remember watching it, and it surprised me because I cried as much as I laughed.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you think about the whole father-daughter relationship stories, it's been around forever, but it seemed really cathartic.
Yeah.
Like, the whole experience, not just with Kelsey and Kristen's character, but just the whole journey was super cathartic for everyone.
Lauren's good with catharsis.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was...
This wasn't what I was expecting. It was great.
No, it's a very, like, emotional movie, and I think that, again, I really like that it's not afraid to dive into the deeper parts of the story and to not try to be funny all the time and to really, you know, have an emotional integrity to it that isn't relying on jokes. And then,
exactly.
And then when it does have jokes, they're very funny, wonderful jokes. And so, yeah, I mean, it reminded me of, you know, not all the movies we make are like that and all the movies I see are like that, but those are like my favorite types of movies. And like when I was first writing movies, those were the types of movies that I would always identify as like, oh, that's like seems like the best balance when a movie can do that. And it's really hard to do.
And when you're thinking about the film, like 2, 3, 4 days later,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, right?
Yeah, no, I've watched it like 20 times and I'm not sick of it. I get sick of my own movies before that.
Were you on the boat when it was evacuated?
No, we weren't evacuated. It like wasn't. We didn't board it in the first place, and then the cruise like started late. But
okay.
I did go on. I went on the cruise that was postponed due to the hurricane
during Irma.
Yeah.
I read about that.
But I was there for Irma. I was in Florida. I was in Disney World. Yeah.
Okay. Also, you were working or have worked with Netflix before.
Yes.
In Hilarity for Charity.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is an amazing undertaking and heartfelt.
Yeah.
Project.
Thank you.
That's streaming now, right?
It is available on Netflix as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's nice how their like never-ending need for an infinite amount of content has given some wonderful people some amazing opportunities, and has given our charity an opportunity to get in front of more people. And I don't think one in any way is actually. I don't think their streaming format has any altruistic intentions ultimately. But as a result of their insatiable need for content, they're doing some very socially progressive things.
It works.
Yes, which is fantastic. Just because they now need people who would not normally, who are underrepresented in film, they need those people to make movies now, or else they don't have enough content.
Congratulations on that. I'm looking forward to. But it's the 6th season, or it's 6th.
The 6th Hilarity for Charity. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I have a lot to catch up on.
Well, none of the other ones are on Netflix. The other ones were all like little live shows.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.